Yo, what's going on, man? Malik back with another video. Today's video is going to be about hanging around the right people can either make or break your future. And this is highly important because a lot of people don't realize that you surrounding yourself by the wrong people are stopping you from getting you from where you want to be. And I'm a testament of this because when I was in high school, I would hang around some of the wrong people, and I started to realize how my life was going. And I let it continue for a while because I really didn't notice it. I really didn't care at the time because I just wanted to be with the crowd. But then as I started to get older and I started to wake up, I started to realize that the sum of the three people you hang around the most, you act like them. Two, your bank accounts are probably very similar with them as well. And I learned that in this book called The Tribe of Millionaires. The 5 people who you hang out with the most, all of your bank accounts probably look the same. And I would hang around this one guy who could never save money. He would just always spend money. Sooner or later, I was the same way. I just couldn't really save money. I had money, but I just felt like it would always slip through my hands. And as I graduated, as I was getting ready to graduate, I really only had one friend, and me and him were both all about entrepreneurship. And things slowly started to change, and then I invested into this mentorship program. And I started to get around people who are making a lot more money than me and people who were trying to do something with their life. And I started hanging around them more consistently. And I realized that my life started to go up as well just by me being around these people. And I went to this event in Miami, this Grant Cardone event called the 10X Conference. And this one guy said, he said, proximity is the bridge to your success. And what that means is the more people you hang around that are successful, they're going to be able to connect you to that success that you want to be around. But you got to get around successful people. And it's very important because you hanging around the wrong people can really tear your life up. And it's not really the route you want to go. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to be learning from entrepreneurs. You need to be talking to entrepreneurs. You need to change your environment and get around people who are doing what you want to do at the highest level. And if you can't find them, you're really just better off being alone, because you trying to settle for people who are just not really on that same time, you're just going to make yourself dumber. You're going to go down. You're not going to get smarter. You're just going to go down. It's like you're going to, and I've done this speaking from personal experience, you're going to have to dumb yourself down to talk to these people because they're not really going to understand what it's going to take. They're not going to understand your mindset because they're just so caught in the matrix they can't even fathom like breaking free. So you are better off just being alone, learning, growing by yourself until you find those right people. And those right people will come, but you attract who you are. So you need to focus on yourself and get yourself better. Start reading books in the gym, doing things like that. Because once you continue to get better and better and better and leveling up your character, you're going to find these people. And a great way to meet these people is going to networking events, going to business conferences, going to church, buying mentorship programs. That's really a cheat code because you can literally just buy your way into people's circle. If you pay money, you can get in people's circle. And why? And like that's honestly the best way in my opinion, because you can just pay to get access. Or you can build a relationship, and you can do both of those. But I would rather pay to get access and then build the relationship versus you can build the relationship, but it's hard for you to get access to really successful people. But if you pay for their mentorship program and you show up and you're coachable, they're going to know that you're serious, and then you can leverage that to start building that relationship up with them. And then later down the line, you guys are going to be able to grow together, share your all testimonies, and it's just going to be a great situation. And I've done this with myself. So if you can't find the right people, you're better off being alone. It's okay. This is a lonely path. If you want to be an entrepreneur, it's a lonely path, and that's okay, because all you need is God and you. And that's how it's going to be for a while, and that's how it was for a while for me until I found the right people. And, you know, it just went up from there, but you got to be willing to be alone. You got to be willing to walk alone, and it's going to be okay, but it's all part of the process. If y'all like this video, go ahead, subscribe. Got a vlog for y'all tomorrow. This weekend, it's going to be a fire one. Got a whole bunch of merchandise. About to sell through that, but I'll show y'all the whole process of how we go through this merch. So stay tuned.